Well, I mean, because it's super frustrating. Like, your camera gets stuck behind a block, and you can't see where you're going, but you have to, like, move your character to get the camera to go, and it's just like...
Wahoo! We're back with some more of Super Mario Sunshine. Alright, let's get some secret try. Here we go again. Seashells by the seashore.
Secret
shine sprites, indeed. Alright, so if we go back to some of those special stages where Shadow Mario steals your FLUDD, now that you've cleared them, you can go into them with FLUDD.
Ooh.
Yes. And you have to do a little extra obstacle course. I believe we have enough to don the shades. Ding! Mario!
I feel cool.
Ba-down bow, ba-down ba-down bow, ba-down bow. Ba-down bow. Alrighty. So let's head back over to the hillside secret cave. And that's another way to get some additional shine sprites. So like I said, there's a lot that you can pass if you just want to play the game and get to the ending. A lot of these missions are optional. I feel like Mario 64 had a bit more freedom to where like you didn't even have to do episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you knew how episode 4 operated and
you could just go straight to 4.
You could just go straight to 4. Whereas this one very strictly has the levels in like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the levels slightly change. Like there's pollution in different areas depending on the mission you select. And the levels revolve around that. Whereas in Mario 64, they're really just your playgrounds.
Yeah.
And the game guides you in a linear fashion, but you're free to be like, hey, you want to do star number 5 first? Have at it. If you know how it works, go for it. So yeah. Gotta push the big red button. Collect 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck! So there we go. So you have to collect 8 red coins to get an additional shine sprite. And you have to do this, well, not have to, but again, you have the option of doing this for all of the obstacle courses.
Okay.
So later down the line, when we have like one of these doozy obstacle courses, just like, well, keep in mind.
This gives me great anxiety.
We'll do this again. I don't know how you'd feel about playing this game, to be honest. Like, there's some fun to be had.
I don't think I'd like it.
But the physics are a little... well, they could be better. Let's just go with that. I think of all the 3D platformers, the one you'd have the most fun with is A Hat in Time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because there's a lot of freedom with the controls, and it's a lot more forgiving. Like, you die, so what? I don't think there's a live system. You just restart.
You just come back.
Yeah. No! Right at the end, I just... Hop, fat plumber. Hop, hop!
Yeah, I just, I'm not good at jumping because I don't have good depth perception.
Yeah. I mean, platformers aren't for everyone. I grew up on these things, so I'm, honed in on them. Even though I'm not that good, I just play them. I'm just like, whoop, alright. My perception was a little off. We'll do better. Whereas the RPGs, that was the one that actually took me a while. Because I was just like, equipment, I don't need that shit. Meanwhile, this golem's smashing me into pudding, and I'm just like,
why?
I die in 2 turns. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, I can level up my equipment. Okay. Whereas, now I play RPGs and I'm just like, I can't believe I was stuck on that for, weeks on end.
I see, the first time, Trials of Mana was rough for me because I didn't really understand the strategy of, equipment and costumes and ability and choosing, okay, this one is going to be your, your spellcaster. Mm-hmm. This one is going to be your fighter. This one is going to be, I didn't really get that.
Gotcha.
But then in playing Ys, I don't know what it was, but it clicked.
It's interesting because, at least for me so far, Ys is a bit harder than Trials of Mana.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these enemies are just you're going to learn real quick or I'm going to smash you up.
Yeah. But it's in Ys 8, like Loxia, if you're fighting like a flying insect monster, use Loxia.
Yeah.
So it's like I've learned, oh, okay, so like each character is equipped to fight a certain type of enemy. So like Zahad is good for the crustaceans, like the big shelled characters. Loxia is good for flying insects, like. And then once you get Donna, like she just flies through the primordials. So I don't know, it just like it clicked, it made sense. And then I think because
is 9 the same way?
So far, yes.
Okay.
Where it's like certain characters
are good for certain types of monsters.
Are better for different types of monsters.
Okay.
But like, I think because Ys 8, like, whenever you would go to upgrade your equipment, she would tell you what you needed.
Yeah.
And what it would be good for. Like, you didn't have to figure it out on your own. She's like, hey, if you get like Onyx, then, you know, you'd be able to smash through hard shells.
The Pokemon?
And it's like, there's like different elements and stuff.
Onyx is actually like a stone. I was just being cheeky. I was just like, oh, you get the Pokemon? That's really cool.
They actually have to play Pokemon Go. And
that'd be very interesting. I mean, there's a lot of games that, due to the popularity of Pokemon, shoehorn in a monster catching gimmick, I guess is the best term to say. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like, you can capture monsters.
Right. But yeah, so now it's like I'm actually cognizant of what equipment I'm using. What are the stats of that equipment? Is it better for this character or that character? Like...
No, I'm curious, because your first RPG was a turn-based RPG. That was Child of Light. And then your second one with Trials of Mana, that's an action RPG. Do you like both for different reasons, or do you lean more towards the action?
I like them both for different reasons. Okay. I think I lean more towards the action.
Makes
simply
sense.
Because I tend to lose my attention very quickly. So, like, for turn-based, if there's, like, 5 monsters going, I'm like, focus! Ooh, what's over here? Focus! So, whereas turn-based wouldn't be as difficult for me if it was, like, one monster at a time.
Okay.
Because then it's like, okay, they take their turn, now it's your turn. But when there's, like, a bunch of them, like, you know, we would be facing, like, 6 different monsters, and they each get a turn, I'm like... I'm sorry, my eyeball is twitching, like, trying to stay focused.
Is it like that when you play my games?
Sometimes. Whenever it's, like, facing, like, 6 or 7 spiders, and they're each taking a turn, and I'm just like, what's over here? Just, like, and it's nothing wrong with the, like, that style of fighting in the game. It's quite literally like I have ADHD and I can't pay attention.
Interesting. What's also interesting is that I feel even though there's like that added challenge, I like that there's like a lot more forgiveness with the FLUDD here. But also, like, sometimes I feel like I'm playing Mario Galaxy, and in Mario Galaxy you can spin, and that is able to like recover a jump. So let's say I miss a jump by a little bit, he can spin and it can like reposition for a landing. So like as I'm falling, I'm just like, oh, I just missed. I'll try to spin. I'm just like, nope, Mario doesn't learn that yet. He can't spin. Like, especially for these platforms that flip. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was big dumb. Maybe I can make it to the box. No. Nope. Nah. Well, I tried.
Mario's just falling through space.
But in Mario Galaxy, you have those, like, platforms that flip as well. And it's just like, oh, my timing's a little off. Hang on, spin. It gives you those extra seconds so you can land on the platform after it's done spinning. So it's just like, yeah, a little bit of recovery time. Uh-oh. Yeah, bye. Wah, 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 wah. Too bad. I like how I'm just like, you know, now that I have FLUDD, it's easier. The game's like, I bet.
The buttons to me just look like giant pimples.
Yep. pop the pimple.
Oh my god, I went through a wormhole
Go
watching
on.
pimple popping videos.
Oh, yes, you did. And then I was just like, if you like pimples so much, you can pop my ingrown hair. My god, you had a ball.
I did. It was very satisfying.
Wasn't for me. I was just like, all right, we need to stop. I'm getting lightheaded.
Well, you let it go for so long. There was so much in there.
Yeah. Because it was like rock hard, and I was just like, there's no way. There's no way. I was just like, do I ask my wife? I was just like,
I mean, that's like, that is the wifely duty.
the wifely duty. I can do my own dishes, but you gotta pop my pimples.
Facts.
Excuse me.
And then I'm like, I'm just a wreck all the time. Like,
Not all the time. Most of the shut up!
well, because it's like, I'm gonna be, you know, a manager in corporate and yay. And then I'm like, just kidding. I'm gonna like run my own goblin shop. Like, yay. No, I definitely think I should like open up an animal sanctuary for sure. And then I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna do my own farm and be self-sufficient and not work at all. And then I'm like, I wonder if I could be an esthetician that only pops pimples.
All these career opportunities. Hey, keep your options wide. Don't keep all your eggs in just one basket. Oh, please grab that. Thank you. Please, Mario, grab the ledge. We're almost there. Yippee!
Yay!
So I did a little bit of research. There is 95 shine sprites that you can collect, not including the blue coins. And then by cashing in all that, because there's 240 blue coins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Total. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to gauge this, because clearly I want to show off all of the level shine sprites. But I feel like when it comes to like the 100 coins and the blue coins, I should do like either a Castlevania thing or just be like, alright, I went and got those, moving on.
Yeah.
Because there's only so much I can comment about with these levels.
I feel like,
And again, like, we got plenty of other games to play, and like, once you see the
if
levels, you
there's
see
like,
the levels.
yeah, if there's like nothing super special, I would just have fun, go get them, and then in the next episode, just be like, hey, I went and I got all these coins. Like, how do you get them? You play the level. Like, there's no like special technique, and
Well, more and more I've accepted that people are going to watch the playthroughs for the goofy commentary and the quirks, instead of just like, use this as a walkthrough. It's like, there's a lot better channels that do it just better.
Yeah.
That actually go into detail. And I'm just like, people aren't going to be coming to my channel for that. So, now that I've accepted that, I can kind of play the games how I want to play, instead of like, gotta show them everything. How to do this and how to get that. Because like some of it is just like, I don't care enough.
yeah.
So, yeah. Let's go get this secret. Whee!
I feel like those are in Toy Story.
The Cataquacks?
Yeah.
Maybe. They're just wrong enough from Pixar, because you don't want to be just wrong enough from Disney.
Yeah, they'll still come at you.
Yeah, they will. Losing your voice.
I think so.
Well,
I don't know. It's been happening a lot lately where, like, I'll talk for a little bit and then my voice is like, and we're done.
you gotta stay hydrated. Oh, crap. Should grab the water. Ow. We'll grab. Ooh, shit. Oh, look at that recovery.
You just went Scottish for a minute.
Yes. Yes, indeed I did. This one can be a little tricky. Come on. Keep in mind, you have a time limit as well. So it's not just find all 8 red coins, it's just like, do it before the time runs out. Oh, camera! Oh, you blight! See, for me, I grew up with these cameras, so I'm just like, you son of a bitch.
Whereas, like, I don't...
Whereas, for most modern gamers, they're just like, can't play this camera shit!
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it's super frustrating. Like, your camera gets stuck behind a block, and you can't see where you're going, but you have to, like, move your character to get the camera to go, and it's just like... I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's very frustrating.
I'm not about it.
But I'm just like, well, all right. Camera screwing me over. No problem. We'll try again. But there's also the knowledge of just like, it gets better.
Yeah.
As time goes by, they get it. At this time, it's just like, they had a couple rough spots. No problem.
See, I don't have the resilience that children have, so I feel like if you would have started me out on, like, the older games that have poor camera, like, technology, and then been like, well, it gets better, so just enjoy this, I probably wouldn't like games. Because I'd be like, well, I don't...
You wouldn't like 3D games, because I started you with 2D games.
Yeah.
Because I feel those are the easiest to start someone who's never played video games before. It's just like 2D games, you got 2 planes. Easy.
Yeah.
3... Oh, come on. I did it again. Just a few seconds and I hovered when I should have jumped. I sniffed when I should have scurried. But no, that's another thing that I keep in mind is just like, was I better with games as a kid, or is it because I wasn't recording? Sure, hours went by, but it felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I think, too, kids are just more resilient.
Yeah.
Like, because time isn't as much of a burden for kids, where it's like, they have all the time in the world. Whereas as an adult, it's like, I have 2 hours before I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Like, time is more of a nuisance and something that needs to be kept track of.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to spend 4 hours to figure out how the camera works. I want the camera to just work so that I can enjoy the game.
No, you make a fair point. This is why you watch most games.
Yeah.
And play the ones that truly interest you.
Yeah.
Though I still want you to play most games. If that makes sense. To at least try them.
Yeah, I'm open to trying them, but, like, I just don't want you to expect me to finish all of them.
No, I don't expect you to finish any but Ys 9, because if you don't, I will.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to finish Ys 9.
Maybe not finish, but I definitely want to see you do a run of Paper Mario: The Origami King.
Yeah, that's one that I do really want to play.
Okay, nice. And not finish, but revisit Yoshi.
Poor Yoshi.
Just to give the guy a little bit of love. I've started recording, so like it's just a matter of time before we do a playthrough. It's not that it wasn't fun, and it's not that I wasn't having fun playing it. It's just. Oh boy, here we go. The Watermelon Festival.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Hey everybody, let's all come on down to the Watermelon Festival!
Oh God, I'd love it. I really want to learn how to grow watermelons.
Well,
they just
follow
so
along in
much
Gelato
room.
Beach, and they'll teach you how to grow the finest watermelon. Because it's all about whoever has the biggest watermelon gets the prize. That's how you get a Shine Sprite.
That's not... I mean...
Well, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta scour the beach, taking on all the cataquacks. Those are the duck-like things you'll see on the beach. They have them down south.
Down south?
Mm-hmm. Down south. Got all the cataquacks. Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
Oh my God.
Surf Cabana.
I hate that pops into my head occasionally.
I have the weirdest songs that just pop into my head occasionally. Sometimes the weirdest songs, like growing up, play at work, and I'm just like, I haven't heard that song in a while. Alrighty then.
Growing up?
Yeah, so like from school and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a song called Growing Up, and I was like, what's that?
No.
See, what I dislike is songs that get stuck in my head are very rarely like...
Like, one of the old songs that I hear a lot is I'm Just a Girl. I forget who sings it.
No Doubt.
No Doubt, yeah. And I heard that all the time on the school bus. And then there was just a lull where I never heard it again. And now I hear it occasionally at work. And I was just like, huh, interesting.
See, the songs that get stuck in my head, it's never like the song as it is. It's the song altered in some way. Like, for the longest time...
The song how you remember it.
No, not even how I... well, that does happen. Don't go fishing under waterfalls.
Quite right.
But, no, like... oh my God.
Extra life.
Yeah. But the song Unholy.
Okay.
So that was stuck in my head for the longest time. but only
hate this.
being sung by Kermit the Frog. Like, it wasn't the song as it is. It was the song being sung by Kermit the Frog.
Now, was that
like,
a video, or is that just a
No,
voice
it just
that popped in your
it was
head?
just in my brain, like Kermit the Frog singing Unholy, and I'm like, why is this here? And I was
Kermit
like, I don't
the
know,
Frog
but it's
here.
kind of catchy.
So this is why I hate this mission. You got these cataquacks that are going to be launching you, and all they have to do is launch the watermelon once to pop it. So you got to get the watermelon to avoid the cataquacks, while you have to roll it down to the beach. And the one way up there, that's the only one that they'll accept. All the other ones are just like, it's nice, but it's not big enough.
A big watermelon is not the sign of a good watermelon.
Well, tell them that. Big watermelon gets the shine sprite. Alright. So you can either roll it. I hate it when it does that. For some reason, when it hits the
Glitches up the
telephone
steps.
pole, it glitches way up there. I'm just like, what are you doing up there? No, no, no! Come back. Oh, come back. Alright, nobody touch it. Fudge!
There he did.
You guys listen well.
The cataquacks are just like, beach ball!
Well, what sucks is you spray them to flip them over, and then you can stomp on them, but after a while, they still get back up.
Yeah.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. They're never gonna keep me down. I'm like, no, stay down, you son of a bitch. Leave my watermelon alone. All right. So what I want to do is I want to, like, kick it more towards the beach.
Right. Well, it's like there's a path, but getting it to stay on the path.
You gotta, like, inch
Oh,
towards it. You gotta be like... But there's also a slope, and once Mario starts eating shit, he starts eating shit.
Did the melon follow, or is he still up?
There it is. All right. So now we're just gonna squirt these guys, and we're gonna no
Get away
no!
from my melon!
I forgot to stomp on him. Oh,
Mario's like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
I'm supposed to be on a vacation. Hey.
He's pulling a fry from episode 1. I hate my life.
I hate my life. I hate my life.
Oh my gosh, we watched an episode last night that has Adventure Time characters in it.
Yep.
I was so excited for you to see it.
Do you know what time it is? It's time for you to shut up. Yeah. New season of Futurama is just around the corner.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Probably when we do the next episode of Mario Sunshine, we'll be able to talk about it. Be like, so what do we think? Was the wait worth it? Damn it. Popped off the damn
I feel like it
pole.
might deserve its own video.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
Oop,
Why not?
sorry, I forgot to turn.
Yes, I think it's time to wake up.
That was from the storm. I changed it from 7 to 9.
Oh,
Because
you're
I didn't
being
go to-
realistic.
Yeah, well, because I didn't go to sleep until almost 4 a.m. So I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
told me
well,
that.
I don't want to wake up at 7.
Oh, we can share this. So, how did you stay active during the storm?
I played Mario.
You played Dr. Mario. Doctor's like, I know how to cure your anxiety. Pills.
Yeah.
Defeat these viruses and you can avoid the storm. Why am I down here?
Well,
Damn
because,
it.
like, we lost power. Because usually what I normally do during thunderstorms is, like, I collect the dog and we go sit in the closet.
Yes.
And, because he's afraid of thunderstorms, too.
Oh, yes.
So I'm like, okay, well, we just go and we hang out in the closet. And,
Yep.
like, I'll normally make a cup of tea and, like, grab my sketchbook. And because I can't hear it as much and I can't see any of the lightning, so it's less anxiety-inducing. And then I just
fuck.
keep...
Fuck! No, stop! Ah! Well, that just sucked. I'm sorry. No, stop. Oh, great. Just launch up there and wake up another one.
Yep.
Just dandy. No. I'm sorry, continue.
I don't even remember where I was at.
Well, too bad. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to try to do the Watermelon Festival again. You were talking about the storm.
Ah.
Storm anxiety. Alright, so we'll see you all in the next episode.
Toodles.